now that I've got your attention, I want to talk about precious metals for a moment. These precious metals that some people refer to as gold and silver can also show up in the way of as tools, right? And so when you have tools that you can do things with, right? You can fix things. You have the ability of making money, right? And so that's when I find tools that are inexpensive, often free, or they're pretty cheap at yard sales because it seems that people don't seem to know their value. Um, but in the old days, we used tools to fix things, and every household had tools that could fix things. But then we stopped being able to fix things, right? We kept throwing things away and buying new things, and that proved to be very advantageous for the corporations who sell new things, right? I mean, because like a lot of these tools can be used in a lot of different trades, right? Trades of labor, trades of knowledge, trades of skill that are being exported to corporate profit. People can be doing these things locally. I was making a lot of money using these tools, and these tools, they're an investment, right? They're something that you want to have, so that way you don't. I mean, how many times did I make $150 just because I had this tool, right? I had this tool and I had some knowledge in how to use it, and that created my life and my life of abundance. I mean, I have the things I want. Um, now I don't sell my time, because I recognize my time is my most valuable asset. And if I'm selling off my time for money and giving it all to corporations every month, that that turns my life into one of slavery, where I'm stressed out, I'm sick, and I don't even maybe want to wake up in the mornings, right? I'm like, oh, what do I have to do today? Just to pay the bills, just to try to live my life, right? Well, I stepped away from all that, and I used these tools, and I built my own home. There was a few extra tools, but not really that many more. Um, I've built my own vehicles. I'm building my own landscape that provides my own food, and I hardly ever have to sell my time anymore. And now I'm doing the things I want to do. And for a while, what I wanted to do was I wanted to sit on a beach in Maui for a little bit of time, and I wanted to relax, and I wanted to recharge. But then that got boring really quick. A few weeks of that, and I was like, all right, well, I don't know. I don't see how people do this their whole lives, but um, I think there's some big problems in the world that we need to probably put our energy to, and so that's what I've been trying to do here. This is this message is coming from the apocalyptic ashram Hawkshaven. This is where we're taking trash and turning it into treasure, and recognizing the real value in the world versus what has been advertised to us by idols on television programming. But brainwashing only happens in the movies, right?